Okay, let's try this. Hi, my name is Deborah Coleman, and I am a cannabis patient and a cannabis activist. I moved to Yucaipa about 5 years ago, completely hopeless on over 30 pills a day. I have fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, hypothyroidism. I was testing positive for lupus a while back, not anymore. Let's see what else. Insomnia and depression. And all of those diagnoses require a different drug. So anyway, I had moved to Yucaipa, and I had nowhere to go. I had lost my home in Anaheim Hills. I had an adjustable rate mortgage, and in 2013, I lost it. In my opinion, I was conned out of my home, but that's another video. So for now, I want to stick with. I moved to Yucaipa. I was basically a non-functioning human being. I just had a really hard time with everything. I was unable to remember things. I was so bloated and heavy and overweight because of all the toxic pills that I was putting in my body that I couldn't even pick something up if I dropped it on the floor. I was just a mess. I was looking into some type of a convalescent hospital for myself, or some type of a home, because I couldn't live by myself anymore. So anyway, in September 2014, I attempted suicide, and I couldn't take it anymore. The depression and the pain and everything was just so over the top. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I attempted suicide. I was on Prozac. Shocking. How many people try to commit suicide on antidepressants? Too many. So I went to the hospital. I came home 3 days later with more pharmaceutical drugs, more pills, and I just could not believe it. It was like at that moment in time, I had this moment of clarity, and I realized that I was hopping on that same fucking merry-go-round again, and I didn't want to do that. And I had remembered about a year before, my son came over to my home when I lived in Anaheim Hills, and I was talking about suicide. I was going to kill myself. I was depressed. I was crying. Blah. I had a townhouse. I trashed that. I was just weird behavior all the time. And I remember my son saying, "You know what, Mom? You really need to try smoking weed. I know how you feel about it, but you really need to try it." And I said, I'm not an idiot. Well, I knew what that was. Knew what cannabis was, knew about all that, but didn't know the medical side of it at all. So I came home from the hospital. I had the sense enough to get on my phone and find, I think I Googled 24-hour cannabis delivery near me, because I was in Yucaipa. When I moved to Yucaipa, I was putting boxes in front of my doors and windows, like barricading myself like a hoarder. And that was just not me. It was very strange behavior. So anyway, I called up 24-hour cannabis delivery. I crawled over to the smoke shop in Yucaipa, S&L Smoke Shop on Yucaipa Boulevard, and I bought a bong. And because I don't like to smoke. I don't like to smoke. I've never been a smoker. And the bong for me, I didn't have to smell the smoke. I could just smoke the bong, and that was kind of my thing. I was gonna try that. So I did that. I got the bong, and that night, this is just maybe a day, 2 days, I don't know, after I got home from the hospital, and I decided, you know what, I'd smoked before. I'd smoked before when I was a teenager and again as an adult, but I never ever liked it. I didn't know what the thing was. I just knew it was just this bad drug. So, being that I was never a smoker and I tried cannabis before, I don't want to sound like an idiot like I didn't inhale, because I did inhale. But being a non-smoker, I didn't inhale very much. So that night, my goal was to literally overdose on this cannabis stuff. I was just going to smoke as much as I could and see what happens. And that's what I did. And I probably, looking back, you guys, I probably smoked a gram, maybe a half a gram. Who knows? It was not very much. But it was enough inhale of the cannabis for me that it made me tired. It made me a little bit hungry. So I ate something and I went to bed. But I remember the next morning when I woke up, I woke up and I just kind of got out of bed. That was the first time I had done that in years. I easily got out of bed and easily walked into the bathroom like we all do in the morning, I hope. And I was in the bathroom literally sitting on the toilet wondering what just happened. I've never made it to the potty in less than, 10, 15 minutes trying to roll myself out of bed. And so I'll get into that later on too. But that morning, it was just, I felt better. And I wasn't high, but I wasn't in pain, and I wasn't depressed. I usually woke up just with this Eeyore cloud over my head. Horrible. And that morning, I felt like a little bit of hope. So, I've been smoking cannabis every single night before I go to bed since September 2014. I will be 59 years old on November 3rd. That's coming up. And, I was 54. I was 54 when I was 54 when I moved to Yucaipa. And so I've had 4 solid years. My first year in Yucaipa, I was a mess. Like I had been a mess at every other home that I had lived in. I took myself and my pills and my garbage to every home until Yucaipa. And I woke up just feeling a sense of normalcy and a sense of no pain that I hadn't felt since my early 20s. And I'm not kidding you. So this is my thing, you guys. I moved to Yucaipa to die. I got better. And my dream was to get out of that mobile home, to get out of whatever home I had been in. I always wanted to travel. Both of my ex-husbands and I, we both had motorhomes, and we both, liked to travel, but they were dentists and they were always busy. But I would take the kids to, Newport Dunes and things like that. And it was always enjoyable for me. I really liked it. So my dream when I was on the couch all those years, like people with fibromyalgia know what I'm talking about. When I was on the couch just dreaming of this life that I could possibly live if I ever got better, I believe included an RV. And so that's what I got. And I'm living in this RV. I don't want my YouTube to be about how to survive on the road, how to do any of this stuff. There's enough RV videos out there. Thank God, because I watched them all. But I'm not here to show you how to live in an RV or how to drive an RV or how to put your makeup on at 60 years old. That's just not me. I'm here to show you that I live my life pain-free, happy, healthy, just amazing. I get to go visit my grandchildren. They will never see me on pharmaceutical drugs. Never. Never. I will never take another pill. They will have to force me to take pharmaceutical drugs again. Let me tell you, no way. So this is my whole thing, you guys. I live in my RV. I'm living pill-free in my RV, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I'm not going to show you guys how to do anything. I'm going to show you what I do. I make my own canna butter. When I go to different cities, I get out my phone and I start looking up, cannabis delivery near me, still to this day. And I've met really nice people. I've met really nice delivery people. I've met wonderful growers in California. This is my life, living pill-free in an RV. And I only have 1 year left in my 50s. I'm 59 as of this Saturday, you guys. So this should be really interesting. Yeah. So if you're interested in watching my travels, watch what I do, you're interested in seeing how I use cannabis and live my life like a normal human being, please like and subscribe. There's a little bell on there. You can hit that bell and it will remind you every time I come on, every time I make a new video. And I'm really excited about this. So yeah, anyway, have a great day, you guys, and make another video soon. Thanks.